Hi everyone, welcome to our Alibaba live streaming show. I'm Scarlett from iBeehive Technology, and I'm from the Overseas Department of iBeehive. And today we will welcome you to visit our live broadcasting showroom to together with us to see our Shenyang factory, how looks like and how it works. And in this month, we'll have many broadcasting live show to introduce you about our factory. And also today is one of it. And now let's go inside and move on. Please with me together and to visit our workshop inside. Okay, let's go, move on. As we all know that iBeehive has already been focusing on steel structure for 21 years, and we mainly focusing on producing steel structure products for construction. For example, like the logistic park and the industrial zone, and also many civil using and private warehouse and also workshops. And besides that, we own one very big isolated workshop, especially for the bridges, and have products like belly bridge and also many civil using bridge for the local and domestic market. And so far, our company is one of the biggest steel structure company in China, and also we now own the largest plant in the northeast of China, very huge area of the workshop and high capacity of the producing. So, okay, now please follow me, and you can look ahead on my right hand. Here, you can see there are two workshops ahead, and it is our main workshop area, and the total area of it is 64,000 square meters. And it is a combination of two isolated workshops. One is for the steel structure processing and fabrication, and the other one is specially design and erection for the bridges project. And in there, we will have many bridges parts assembling and delivering work there. So okay, now today, because we are focusing on to introduce you some about the construction fabrication. So today we first to move on the first workshop here and to introduce you about our working and our machine and our workers, how they are working on their workplace. Okay, please follow me and let's walk inside and have a look at it. So today we walk inside this workshop and to look at about our machine first. And in this workshop, you can see first, it is also a combining form of one workshop. In this area, you can see there are many machines are doing the fabrication like bending, cutting, drawing, welding in this area. And also beside this workshop, next to this one, we have one isolated zone. Is as you may know that is for the painting, assembling, and also delivering of all the finished parts. Okay, first let me introduce one very big guys in our factory as the first machine introducing to you. You can see here is our kiloton price, and which with this machine's help, our factory could manufacture and to price many oversized raw material with no problem, and to hand over and to deliver to the next step of the fabrication. Okay, now please come here, and behind me you can see here is the bending machine, and with this machine in our factory, it is a combining form. it is available both for single machine work and also they have two machines could be linked together. And when the steel raw material fabrication, the material size could be very flexible. In our company is the plate rolling bending machine, which means it can bending the plate with the shape for the O shape and also U shape. And the thickness of the plate in this bending machine is this part is for 120 millimeters. And also we have two this type of machine in our factory. The other one you can look at ahead of my hand in right side. That one is also the rolling bending machine. The next one I will have a brief introduce of those projects and also how is our supply chain to introduce you one by one, and maybe you can know more about it. So first of all, let me show you some of our projects that's in the past 1 year that we have done. First of all, you can see here is our Japan warehouse. You can see this is we hand over recently, and this is how the fabrication parts. And this is for also Japan customer, the code sheet. This is the drawing and the on-site. And this is how we delivery and package in the factory for loading. This is on-site. They are erections. Okay, as I just mentioned that for our company will have very mature raw material supply chain that could help us to have best efficiency of the raw material supplying for all our projects and also the best quality to control, very stable. And so far, our company has very long-term cooperation with two state mills. One is the iron steel mills, and the other is basic steel mill. And we now have the capacity and ability to service for the market main required standard of raw material like JIS, ASTM, and also GB standards with no problem. And as you can see, let's move closely here. This is one we hand over last year for our Japanese customer for totally 255 tons. And you can see here the standard of raw material is GIS. Our company have been no problem with the ISO standard and also ASTM standard. And also all the delivery parts we have passed the BV and SGS test with no problem. And here you can see that just now I mentioned the raw material. You can see many, here is the angles and also channels and tubes. And here is the beams are laying here and preparing for the next fabrication. Is that amazing, right? All this fabrication have a very good solution of the raw material cost. So here, for this part, you could also rest assured, and if have any project related to steel structure, you can send your drawings and also inquiries to our company. We can check together about the solutions for the best one to your projects with no problem. And as you can see, this long beams laying here, and our workers are doing the welding procedures, and they are all the certificate welders in our company. You can see the size of this H-beam, very impressive, right? And because our capacity of fabrication, we can have the ability to fabricate more long and large and oversized steel structure in the market. And also here on my left hand, you can have a detailed look at this shape of the fabricated steel part. And you can also see here side is many also big size scales of the steel structure are laying here and waiting for the fabrication. You can have a closely and detailed check of the welding line and how they works. And as you can see, for each procedures that our inspector will check together with our workers to make sure that all the procedures and the accuracy of the manufacturer. This is one of the biggest automatic arc welding machine, and you can see the size of this machine is very large. So in our factory, because we have this size scales of machines, that we have the ability to fabrication more large size of the raw materials. So it's could be bigger than the normal one, and the capacity will be more strong than the market other companies. So maybe now let's move ahead and let's introduce you more advanced machines in our company. You can see after the first winding and assembling of here, and we prepare all the standby materials and steel structure here to manufacture and to hand over to the next procedures. You can see here is sighting 2 CNC ultra thick cutting machine. And in our factory, the maximum thickness of this machine could be 300 millimeters. And in this machine, we have large span computer typing setting is used on that. Also, you can follow my hands to see the whole right side, whole right line. Here is the plate shear cutting machine, and also auto arm drilling machine are there. And our workers are doing their jobs on the plate cutting.